She said, boo. And then it's just open like that. And I mean, you know what I mean? So for anybody to be talking about my sister Robyn, hold up now. Oh, man. I wasn't hardly ready. Should we get there? No, I wasn't hardly ready, man. Oh, can I do this? Get there, good. Oh, man. You doing? I mean, I'm getting a hold of my hair. You know what I mean? This is what I'm doing with it, man. It's laid down, so I mean, man, it's like you walk around with a gold medal on your motherfucking skull. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people want to cut that off. So I'm going, I'm going down south for spring break. I decided. So I'm gonna enjoy myself. Um, so I gotta talk to my sister Robyn. And she's my sister, Robyn. I'm her big brother, but like I said, her mom was married to her dad, when I was conceived before she was born. So it's kind of weird, but her dad kind of cheated on her mom before she was born, and then I was there. So the thing is, he still kind of cheated, but after he cheated, he had all of his kids. And then after all his kids were born, she may have found out about me. So I never met her mom. May never meet her mom. Her mom knew my mom. Her mom knew my mom's first husband. And my dad knew my mom and my mom's first husband. So I just was telling my sister that. And what I'm saying is I'm really enjoying, going back and forth with her on message. Out of all my family down south, me and Robyn are like the closest. I met her in person, the day before I went home. My dad brought her to meet me. My mom said she likes you, Mike. Man, I think she was right. So we the two oldest in her family of her dad's kids. Right? I don't get to go. I don't get to go. I'm just looking up my I'm doing it's like every time you change shoes or something like that, it's cool. I'm going to buy Tim's every month. Maybe not next month, you know what I mean? Because I'm paying for my plane ticket to North Carolina. And then after that, I'm going to be there. So, now but we close, we talk and stuff like that. We have talked, you know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? I talked to my littler sister. She really, like a little tougher nut to crack. Me and then I don't know her real good, but we talk. She gotta be going on 30 or something like that. She could be 33, 34. Um, it's exotic though. My dad in North Carolina had a blue van, like a blue van. My dad in Trenton, New Jersey, he worked for a warehouse called Birch Tree Group. He worked for Train at one time too, but I don't think that he was trained. But he worked for Birch Tree Group. He had a blue van just like my dad's van in North Carolina. That's kind of crazy. Those similarities, like the same color blue. Um, my dad from Trenton, the van that he used to drive, it didn't have a front seat for a passenger, so I would get in the back. I would get in the back seat. I would get in the back of the van, where they would put the cargo at or whatever. I just be sliding around. And then when I get to my dad, Craig McClendon's job, at the warehouse, I get to watch TV and eat cereal, all Saturday while he works and shit like that. So it worked out. It was cool. I was real big about Saturday cartoons. But no. And I was inside of my dad Robert Lewis's inside of his van, and he walked his daughter by Beth. At that point in time, she was about 3 or 4 years old. So I mean, it could be that he older than my mom, he enjoyed his life, in his later years after he had me to have some young kids. But me and Bell, I think her name's Beth. They call her Bell. Might be a southern thing. We not real close. It's probably because she younger. She a part of like a younger crowd. She darker skin, so it's just it's not that she like what I mean, she different. She like what I mean, she appealing to like a different genre socially, what I mean. She might be like a hottie or something like that down south. So, what I mean. She more of like a speculator, a ridiculer, like a watcher, and that's her deal. But she got like these little poses and stuff that she do on her Facebook trying to look cute and shit like that. I think it's real corny. She probably short. I'm only saying that. It's just like she do it. It make her look like a little snorkel or something like that. They got these things. Like she be putting her lips like down like that. Crazy. That's her. I don't like that pose. Robyn, if you talk to your sister, I don't like that pose. So she not really involved in our social dynamic. Robyn was 17. I was 18. I turned 19. So when me and Robyn were together, she was a year younger than me. So if she a year younger than me, she older than my sister in New Jersey, Leandra. My mom's daughter and Craig McClendon's daughter, my sister. So Robyn's older. Me and my sister, we did stuff. We kind of committed like crimes together. We had the house to ourselves together. I mean, we babysitted a couple times together. So really, me and my sister Leandra had enough time to have been best friends together. And we saw the good, we saw the bad, we saw the most beautiful things in the world. So, and she on that sibling rivalry thing. So, I mean, talk to her. She can't do nothing, around me when I'm with my mom. Because she always telling my mom on me. So if I'm with my mom, then she always threatening to do something like, no, I'm gonna leave. You know what I mean? Me and my mom and my sister Leon's were in New York going to a restaurant, and I want to sit on the end, and somebody wants to sit, inside, at the booth in the restaurant. And my sister, no, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go back to Mercer County because Michael can't sit down. You know what I mean? And then I got to sit down and shit. So it's just she got just like control issue. But like I said, Belle, I never met Belle or saw her in person. She was so young, she never really saw me in person. I saw Robyn, so. And April, that's when my daughter was born. April, May. After my birthday in May, my daughter is going to have her son. So I really don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect. Everybody else does. Apparently, she getting clothes for his son. It's like, how can you receive clothing for somebody who you don't know their size for anything yet? I mean, he pretty much gonna be wearing like socks until he's like 3 years old. Babies don't have shoes. I'm just crawling around. I'm not gonna be there when he crawling and nothing like that. So it's cool. I get down south. I talk to my brother. I deal around. Do this and that. Last time I went to the assembly, at Buckingham, I wore Timberlands. I might be able to wear Timberlands to the assembly this time. I don't know. I feel more mature, more Christian. I feel more accepted, and the Christian community of Jehovah's Witnesses are more understood. I mean, I'm dealt with more understanding, than maybe Jesus had on his apostles, when he was dying. He said, "You won't deny me." You know what I mean? They don't say that to me. They say, "Mike, we'll see you next week." I mean, go shopping with Mike and everything. I go on shopping outings. So I like to be that angel that's around Jehovah's Witnesses just in case something happened with something like that. You know what I mean? I gotta step in and do some shit like, you know what I mean? Do some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I stay around my Jehovah's Witnesses around here. Also stay around my hot chocolate. I'm going to deviate for 30 seconds, try to run back here. I'm in the comfort level and the sun is just, powering me. The sun power, not solar power. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get paid. Take those off. Good stuff. Marshmallows. I'm doing it all. This like a holiday type of shirt for me. But let's see what's going on here.
Everything that I had straight into this. There's no respect in this. He's right. If an elite agent like Gilbuck soon made that kind of move, couldn't they have other intentions?
mcclendon said they were having drinks. It must have been her personal decision.
Personal decision.
Personal.
But, they won't fire her, will they? She's Chairman Child's favorite knife.
Of course they're going to fire her. Anyway. So. I like this shirt, but it was just one cop. He's choking me when I had it on. And, wants to wear this shirt that they got choked in. So he's choking me and shit. I'm like, I live across the street from you, right? So he did some stupid shit, like stop doing that shit and backed up. And then I crossed I'm walking down my street. He's like, come here, man. He's like, come on, can I hug you? He that type of person and shit. He like to hug people. He think he like a black person whisperer. He's like, man, you look like you got some animosity, man. Come here and shit. Then he ain't never do it to me. He get up to some black people or some black young boys and then he touch them and then he put his hands to their head. He do that type of shit. I know. He had me choked up. I was like, come on, man. I thought right across the street. And then he was like, He turned into an orderly or some shit. So, but nah, I thought this was good. I thought I was going out with my mom. We supposed to go back to the mall and some shit like that. Nah, man. Some of her pants didn't fit like she wanted to, so I was like, let's go ahead and get them while they still having the sale. Macy's got a 60 to 70 to 80% sale going on right now. 60, 70, 80%. My mom's a lunatic in there with me. We shop and I'm like, mom. I saw all the deals. I'm here. I know how I shop. If I see one shirt that's raw for $20, I'm going to get 5 $20 shirts if they got them in different colors. Not my mom. And then you got 5 shirts, and then you get 5 $20 jeans. And then you $200. Well, $200. Not my mom. Not my mom. Not her. All you got to do is have the sizes right. Now, I saw so many beautiful shirts and stuff like this. No, you're crazy, man. I know her size, but you know what I mean? I get some earrings. Yeah, man, sometimes some stuff like that. A little something that just, I mean, my mom, she motivates. She had business meetings. She educate people, in the way of Christianity, true Christianity. So she always, business meetings, I'm at meeting with the sisters, things like that. So she likes earrings to wear. I got some earrings from Columbus Mart. They were beautiful earrings, beautiful earrings. I got them from my grandma, and my mom kept them. She liked them. Those are her favorite earrings. Could still be. I paid $5 for them. Beautiful earrings. You go to Columbus Mart, you do that. So you got sisters, you got people that go to church at the Kingdom Hall. They will wear earrings that look gold for 2 years. For 2 days. For 2 days. And put them in their closet. Bring some more out. It's like earrings are like tires and shit. Sometimes they go flat. So I pick up a couple. My mom had one of her ear piercings. It got a little droopy. You know what I mean? Like it was hanging down. So she wearing like earrings. So I go in there, I get that. I got earrings from there before. Recently, they look pretty. She got them in her category. I got my mom some nice gold chains. I got her herringbone chain. I got her gold bracelet. She didn't want to do it. My mom has been on an operating table for more than 48 hours. You know what I mean? In the past since 2019. Knee replacements. Spinal. They took parts of her spine out. She walk around. She got like a metal back. Shit like that. Two artificial knees. So, she got cut right here, on her neck, and then she got a cut in her back. So it's like, I try to motivate some stuff like necklaces and stuff like that. Just, But she looked fine. So I try to motivate that, but I got that. She said my daughter had got that shit from her. She wearing that. So I get her some nice stuff when I get a chance, but a lot of times she told me not to. When I was a child, we never celebrated Christmas or holidays, birthdays. So, kids at school, why you don't celebrate birthdays? Joe's Witness, she say, well, listen, man, people celebrate Christmas. They get gifts one time a year. Us Joe's Witnesses, we get gifts anytime we want. And that's kind of what happens. So I get her these trinkets. It's not a mortgage payment, but it's enough to get her through. Sometimes at the Kingdom Hall with the prettiest earrings in the congregation. But no, we went shopping, man. When I was there, my mom got me these Timbs. So I was like, and it gauged me and shit, Because when I first get paid, I could go get what I want to get. I got kind of a budget that I indicate, but yeah, I mean to invest in some material property. I'm going to get these Timbs for $200 every month. I wait, I wait maybe 6 months with the same three. I wait every 6 months with the same two or three, maybe four, six pair of shoes, and and then I run there and I get in. I got one pair left. Two of the heels are fucked up or something like that, and then my mom bailed me out. She wound up, getting me three pairs of shoes for like $200. So I'ma just go every month and spend my money on Timberlands. My shoe of choice every month. And that's going to be part of my uniform. I'm not going to smoke weed. I'm going to wear Timberlands. I spent like $300 on weed last month. I'm going to wear Timberlands. So now my mom, she's a special pioneer. They got special talks. They got special counsel. You know, special pioneer. So she went to pioneer school. She go every year. She come back with pioneers from, pictures of pioneers from all over the East Coast. Some from Germany, some from Dominican Republic and stuff like that. Pioneer school. You hear about it when you were a kid, you know. She just came back from like an audition for the international convention that they hold in Philadelphia after the coronavirus this summer. I can't go. She told me I can't go because it's only for international people. American Jehovah's Witnesses can only volunteer to to make the international guests feel comfortable in Philadelphia. And the Philadelphia Jehovah's Witnesses get to go to that assembly too. I had a problem with that. As it is, Jehovah's Witnesses can now wear beards now. Where it is before, we can only have mustaches. But 2 to 3 months ago, the last time the Eagles played, the time before that, the Jehovah's Witnesses 2 weeks before that, had the governing body said that you brothers and sisters worldwide, you have to know that your brothers, you can wear beards now. I saw my uncle throwing the beard. I was like, what are you doing? What's going on? That happened. There was a time when Jehovah's Witnesses could smoke cigarettes. And then they said, listen, you can't smoke cigarettes anymore. So now, you know what I mean? And I said, what's going on in Philadelphia is all the Jehovah's Witnesses in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, they're going to start wearing beards. Just like the Muslims in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, that's all they do. They wear their beards. So everybody in Philly going to have beards for the international convention. My mom went. She had an audition. She was going to sing. You know what I mean? She ain't make the cut. So she doing the assembly at Buckingham in March. I might do that. You know what I mean? The memorial coming up. I don't ever miss it. So it's significant. The last international convention was in New York. Sometime around 2015, 2014. That was big. My mom went to that one. This guy that my dad, Craig McClendon, studied with. Funny dude, man. Sister Winsine Wentfield's son. Shit. Goddamn. His name is I'm gonna tell you a story about her son first. So me, my sister, and my mom, we cool. And yes, my dad, Craig McClendon, he studied with people. He actually studied with one of my best friends, Keith Talbert. After he moved to Willingboro and got in Keith congregation, Keith studied with my dad a little bit, a couple years before he had, killed two people, before he murdered somebody in Philadelphia and now Keith in prison and shit. But no, he studied with my dad, It's funny though. So this guy, like hard nosed, inmate. It's crazy because my dad turned into a police officer and the New Jersey state prison penal system, NJDOC, New Jersey Department of Corrections. He had that 40-year career being a police officer, in prison. Lock you up in prison. You kill somebody in prison, They go forensic, he a sergeant. So this individual, he hang around my homeboy Ronald, his dad. He would have been Brother Harris, but he not. Sister Harris, that might be Ronald's mom. She was in my congregation with Ronald's sister. Ronald played basketball. He had a baby with Melissa Brown. She went to Parkway School. I ain't never see her at UNH High and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. He got one of them young girls. Ronald was raw in basketball, man. Every time I see Ronald, he motherfucking doing some crossover shit. I'm like, do the crossover again, Ronald, and shit. He's supposed to go to college and everything. He went to college and shit. So anyway, we was at the memorial. I'm like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old. So, damn, I forgot his name. Anyway, so my dad studied with him. One of his homeboys he knew, they studied with him. Shit. His name is funny, man. Hold the fuck up. It might be on here. Let me see what's going on. It's not on here. Think of Lester. It's Lonnie Winfield. I was thinking Lonnie. It's not Lonnie. It's Wenzy Winfield. They got Whitfield. Nah, man. Anyway, they passed in the wine. For the Jehovah's Witnesses, you gotta pass the wine. You gotta pass the unleavened bread at the memorial of Jesus Christ's death. And only anointed brothers and sisters like me can drink the wine and eat the bread in front of the congregation to signify a unity and a union as being recognized as 144,000 on earth. After I got anointed a couple times that we had a memorial at the War Memorial Building. After they recognized I was anointed, they didn't even pass the wine or the bread to me. I sat a little back behind my. They didn't recognize me. They know I'm anointed. Sometimes I go home and I drink the wine. I don't got no unleavened bread, but I do what I do so Jehovah know. I mean, these is times of the future. Yes, I'm anointed, but you don't always get to do it. But sometimes you see a brother. We was actually at the last memorial that I went to on 6th Street at the Kingdom Hall. They had this one brother. He called himself anointed. Anointed in these days and ages from California. So he actually after he gave a talk, he took a shot of the wine like whiskey. I said, that fucking poser. They told him all about me. He kept running around looking at me and shit. They was telling him about me. I'm anointed. So anything. So damn it. He ain't had no kids and nothing. And he like a big kid. But if you ever see somebody from Trenton State Prison, they could be like ghosts and shit like that. Damn it, I know. I want his name. Because he did some crazy shit outside my house and shit. After he said Mike, he said I got baptized at the he said I got baptized at the New York International Convention. He said I'm a Jehovah's Witness. He said I'm a Jehovah's Witness. So anyway, we're out front of my house. Fucking Sister Wednesday Winfield's son, he out there and shit, right? And he come around my door, he do something, I don't really know. He asked my mom for $10 and shit. I really don't know what happened. I don't know if I went into it. So when my mom come out, he chilling with all the motherfucking winos, crackheads, whatever. He out there out front drinking and shit. You know what I mean? So my mom give him $10. And then after he did that, he looked at me and shit. He said, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And then he had this cast on his leg and shit. When he studied with my dad, Craig was on disability. You know what I mean? Because he got injured on the job, so he was on disability. So my dad was walking around with a crutch. You see, my dad, his legs look a little different. He tall, but I see him walk. I see he really did. He had orthoscopic surgery. I had to do something. So I thought that was that. What is his name? I don't know. So he drank the wine while we was there because he didn't know no better. He was just in there. But he drank the wine. We was talking about that the whole night. Like he drank the wine. He was so he crazy. He ain't know what to do. He drank the wine. Well, a Trenton convict. He drank the wine and shit. In and out of jail. It's funny, like, you know what I mean? Jehovah's Witnesses who work in the prison. I mean, you know, people from the prison, they show up and shit. So, but also was happening. They was like, they said when he got out and shit, they said he was going to the Kingdom Hall. He was stealing people, going through people's purses in the clothing room. He was taking people wallets and shit. They said he was doing that. Sister Winfield, when seen before she died, she was talking to my mom and shit. She was like, you know what I mean? My son don't do this and that. That's doing that. Mrs. Wednesday, she from the Greenwood congregation, so I know her. Pretty lady, nice lady. Since then, he died and she died. And yeah, man. I'm gonna remember his name. He had this name only a mother can name her child, man. He run around still being her baby boy. When I saw him, he had this haircut, like a fade, and he had a part in it. So it was like a prison part. But when I saw him, it was like a ghost. He looked like the same person I saw when I was 5 years old. It looked just like that. Then I saw him in the daylight. He looked totally different. So that was him. I wish I had his name for you, but everybody else know him and shit. Man. So like I was saying, you know, my mom don't shop like I shop. So Macy's got to sell 60% off, 40% off. God damn. You know what I mean? And this what hurt my feelings. We went to Macy's on Sunday. My mom ain't get the right prices. How she gonna know if it's gonna be the sale? So I suppose if she exchanges stuff, she gonna get the sale prices. But man, on some shit, the way we went in there, we'd have came out with bags and bags of stuff. I was holding some stuff she picked out. I really don't know what it was. It was kind of heavy and shit, but I brought that home. I feel like calling her and finding out what his name was. Something to do that. I think it's important. Oh, man. Well, I can. It's like that show. It's like that show that they have. You know what I mean? When you could call a lifeline. God damn. See? You just gotta do it. He real funny and stuff. So no, like I said, it's just, you know what I mean, with regards to Robyn's sister Belle. And I met my brother Lewis, my little brother Lewis, he the first one I met. You know what I mean? My dad brought Lewis around. My dad, he named his son after his middle name. So he be like, Luke, like little Luke come up. You know what I mean? Like his little soldier. I was there, Lou was in there. I was there, man. Lou was there, man. Lou was there. Lou, I mean, I really be close to Lou, but my little brother Lewis, he don't went to the army. He married a soldier. You know what I mean? He went and married a soldier. He married a woman in the army and shit. They had kids. Last time I was talking to my sister Robyn, she was doing some, you know how girls, women is with their little nephews and nieces. Um, they want to see him and play with him. So she over there playing with Lewis' son. Could have more kids. Lewis worked out. Lewis got this fellowship. Now she got two disfellowship brothers. Me and Lewis. Lewis had followed in his dad's footsteps and went to the army, but I never asked my dad if he enlisted or if he got drafted. You know, I got some people who enlisted and got drafted. World War I, World War II, and my great grandfather, he draft dodged. He from North Carolina too. That's why he ended up, you know what I mean? He ended up, he got drafted down south. He moved his family up north, fucking Pennsylvania, right to where my mom lived, where their house is now. So I'm sure that my little brother Lewis Easton, I'm sure that he enlisted because nobody drafted him, man. He made a decision. So I really didn't want to. I don't know where Lewis is at. Saw a couple pictures. You know what I mean? And he got kids and stuff. So he like busy. But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him. But who knows? He could be in Texas or Ohio or North Carolina. So I don't know. His kids might, you know. So I met him, little Lou. And I really, you know what I mean, had to indicate the context of, you know, my dad's Black Pantherism, because I don't want, you know, like the UN cops, not the UN, like the police and like NSA to like locate my dad and try to like, you know what I mean, try to you know, try to study him, you know, and what he do, you know, like he's some type of Black Panther, you know, they gotta watch out for it. That's why I'm motivated and I spoke with regards to that includes me in the knowledge of my dad's Black Pantherism. Years ago, I was looking at Facebook and my dad's name was like Arbitral McCall. So who the fuck is, he was like, it's your dad, Mike. You know what I mean? The man who was talking and shit like that. So he don't use the real name. He was a soldier. He had dog tags and shit. You know what I mean? So you learn shit. You know what I mean? When you were a soldier and you had dog tags and shit. I ain't never had no dog tags. I had some dog tags when I was young. I think I bought them and won 'em. You do stuff like that when you don't got stainless steel and nice platinum and silver jewelry. So Belle thinks she's too pretty for all of us. She probably got, you know, a small waist. Who knows? She ain't gonna have it for that long. Belle, that my sister, the dark skin. She not gonna have nothing. She ain't gonna have no small waist for that long. She got 6 years. She got 3 years. Fucking 2 days and 5 minutes of being thin like an 18-year-old, of being thin like a 20-year-old. Fucking Belle going, you know what I mean, get wrinkles and shit like that too. Then she gonna come down to earth, you know what I mean, and deal like an adult. Now she got teenage, you know what I mean, she got teenage tendencies. Cause I mean, I suppose though she the youngest, you know, sibling I ever had. I mean, the youngest sibling I have, but you know what I mean, she the youngest I know that exists. I don't got any more dads and any more moms. So it's like that. So who knows and shit. She had like North Carolina Panthers stuff on, that little heart tattoo. So she do that cutie cute stuff and stuff like that. So I want his name because he's so funny how he pulled up on me. He's so funny how he pulled up on me. Simon's over witness. Man, I was thinking like this. I was like, should I fight him or something like that? You know what I mean? Should we have gotten a fight? Should we? Huh? Should we have fought it all? Man, so I mean, you think we should have fought me and Wenzine's son? I son wanted to motherfucking kick his ass. The motherfucker asked my mom for money. He ain't asked for. He said, "God, tell my mom, I gave him the $10 like Joan and Bark. I mean, on the front porch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Something like Wilbur section furniture. I'm sitting there like, I mean, I see the money change hands, and I'm like, well, I gotta fuck him up. The fuck you doing? You asked my mom for money, so I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I gotta tell you his name. I'm gonna find out, man. He's funny. He's not alive now, but I heard he had a crime spree. He got back. He got back to the Kingdom Hall after that international thing. So he was taking notebooks, taking notebooks, iPads. You know what I mean, Zooms and shit. Doing that shit. I mean, criminal. Oh, that oldest man. You know what I mean, 66 years old, winning the crime spree, taking sister pocketbooks. Ain't that crazy? Man, please, man. My mom was talking. We was talking about when I was in Greenwood Congregation. She was talking about Brother Forward. She said he used to get on you, Michael. He said you were standing on the seats with your shoes off and all that type of stuff. So some of the others like, no, Mike, you gotta get down. You can't be up there on that. You can't be on that seat. You know what I mean? I had this friend. His name Dustin Overton and shit. His dad was the art teacher at Trenton High. So Dustin, he was like weird. He had a nice house, had big rooms and stuff in there. It's like his room was like the size, like 2 times bigger than his house and shit. Like his room, you go in there or something. You know what I mean? Then they had a TV room next to his dad had a gallery. You know, he had an art studio in the attic. Brother Overton. He said you go in the attic, you see all this stuff. Sometimes Brother Overton, he'd make like art, like diagrams, like he'd give talks and shit. As an educator, he gave real elaborate talks. Carl Overton, I mean, he'd make a brain. He was an artist. We had pictures in our house when we lived in York. We gave him to Brother Overton. Brother Overton, I mean, painted over, made the whole picture, oil paintings and stuff like that. So he'll give a talk coming from the evolution book. He'll show you a brain. And he'd get into it. Brother Overton had some of the best talks. But his son Dustin, one of my best friends, Dustin, Jared, Omar. So Dustin, a little man, Dustin, man, I'll tell you about me and Dustin. But Dustin, what he would do other shit like at the Kingdom Hall. So I go down. I was just talking with I go down in the Kingdom Hall in Greenwood. I go downstairs and shit. Dustin looking at me and shit like I really don't understand. Dustin fucking washing his feet. Like a 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid washing his feet. You know what I mean? In the Kingdom Hall, you know, where you wash your hands. He just doing that shit. It's like Sunday. You know what I mean? Theocratic Ministry School. So Dustin washing his feet. I rap about that shit too. Say Dustin washing his feet. When I played baseball at West End Little League, my first game and shit. You know what I mean? Because Dustin lived, you know what I mean, 2 blocks from the baseball field. And his next door neighbor, like, run West End Little League. He like a commissioner and shit. He do all the announcements and open up the snacks and shit when the game's going on. So I'm on the baseball diamond and shit. And I was the catcher too and shit. So Dustin behind me, he behind me on the gate when I'm in my first game and shit like that, motherfucker. Dustin crazy, man. Little puppy, little hair, little yellow dude. Crazy little Dustin.